Hello, it's Kat, the founder of Make It Possible Ukraine. I'm very excited to see you tomorrow at the interview, but before that I decided to record the video just to tell you more about our organization, how it all started, what we're planning to do, and how to prepare for the interview. So let's start with the first things. Let me tell you more about organization. So it was founded in 2020 by me in United States because that's where I lived before moving back to Ukraine. Also, as of this year, it's also registered in Ukraine. So it was founded, the idea was to help Ukrainian kids with education because I got the best education, I got the best job in Ukraine and in US, so I wanted that to everybody. But when the war started, I decided that all funds that I received at that moment would be probably more make sense to use it for humanitarian aid instead of educational purposes. So not having any funds left, I decided to just go and do some educational thing myself. So I went to the shelter here in Lviv where people from East Ukraine just moved when the war started, and I started to teach English myself. Then eventually I found a lot of foreign volunteers, local volunteers who joined me, and you can see the pictures right here. And we created this program. We would come to those kids every week, like a couple times a week, of course, and we would teach English, and then we would do fun stuff. So for example, this girl Karina, she just moved from Pokrovsk, and her dream was, because I was trying to ask what the kids' dreams are and trying to make that happen. So for her dream at that moment, she said all she wanted is just to make lemonade. So we would just make lemonade together, and that was so much fun. So that's how it started. Then after that, since the war started, we did 2 summer programs, we did fall program, we did entrepreneurial lessons, and the last program we did was a winter camp. Was so much fun. We had 20 volunteers or maybe 30 volunteers from all over the world coming, and we had 50 kids, and it was amazing. So now we're super excited about summer program. So it will be months-and-a-half program, and you already have the dates and details. And we have 50 kids involved. Those are kids of military. Their parents are actively fighting in the war right now. And also some kids are from east of Ukraine. So they're kind of refugees who moved to Lviv since the war started. So this another plan we have, and that's just something we're working on, so we're not sure exactly when it will start, and hopefully this summer as well. We want to do a speaking English clubs similar like we did for kids but for adults, and we'll do it at rehabilitation centers for soldiers. So we need your help with those 2 things, to organize it, to do it here in Ukraine, or whatever help you can give us, please. We would really appreciate it because it's just a couple us volunteers. I'm just running this thing by myself for 3 years. Now I'm happy having this amazing program manager. Her name is Yulia, and you will meet her here in Lviv or during the interview. And she's been also volunteering with soldiers, doing food stuff, anything you imagine since the war started. So she's just awesome. So it's just team of 2 of us. So we would really appreciate your help. It really would be awesome. All right, so now for interview. So as you know, you can look over our Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, maybe look it over at our website or Facebook a little bit. And you can take a look how our programs looked before. So usually we would do English teaching classes. So it would be really nice if you can help us to organize English class. If you can teach English, that's amazing. If you can just go there for speaking clubs, that's great. If you're a music teacher and you can teach music or art or anything else, you let us know, and we'll try to just include it in our program, and that would be so much fun for kids. So that would be awesome. So for interview, just prepare your ideas. How do you think you can help? What your ideas are and how we can help you to make that possible. Feel free to send us email with any messages you have before the interview, and I'll see you soon. Thank you for supporting Ukraine. Have a great day.